Welcome to Dreamy Decor. Today we're diving into the beautiful world of farmhouse style, where vintage charm meets modern elegance to create spaces full of personality and warmth. If you've ever wanted a home that feels both timeless and up-to-date, this is the perfect place to start. In this video, we'll walk through the best tips and tricks to blend antique treasures with contemporary touches, creating a cozy, stylish farmhouse space. Whether you live in a cottage, a condo, or a classic farmhouse, these ideas are designed to inspire and adapt to any budget. If you love mixing the old with the new, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Dreamy Decor, and tell us in the comments which style you love more, vintage or modern. Your support helps us continue bringing beautiful DIY design inspiration to your screen every week. Choosing the right color palette is essential when blending vintage and modern styles in a farmhouse-inspired home. Neutral tones provide the perfect backdrop for this balance, with soft whites, earthy beiges, and muted grays forming a soothing and timeless foundation. These shades allow both antique pieces and sleek elements to shine. For a cozy feel, layer warm undertones like creamy ivory, dusty rose, or soft sage green. These colors reflect the nostalgia of vintage charm while still feeling fresh and modern. They work beautifully across furniture, textiles, and wall treatments, helping each space flow effortlessly from old to new. Consider adding a bold but subtle contrast, like matte black hardware or navy blue accents, to anchor your color story. These deeper tones give definition and help modern elements stand out, while still harmonizing with the vintage softness around them. It's all about striking the right balance without overpowering the space. Furniture is the backbone of any space, and choosing the right signature pieces will bring your vintage modern farmhouse to life. Consider pairing a beautifully weathered antique buffet or sideboard with a modern sofa that features clean lines and neutral fabric. This blend grounds the space while giving it layered character. In the dining room, a reclaimed wood farmhouse table can sit comfortably beside sleek, contemporary dining chairs. The contrast between textures, rough and refined, creates visual interest without feeling mismatched. Don't be afraid to mix eras. What matters is cohesion in color tone and scale. Accent pieces like tufted benches, distressed hutches, or mid-century style coffee tables can serve as your room's anchor. Layer in soft textiles, like linen slipcovers or cotton throws, to make vintage feel fresh and modern feel warm. Every piece should tell a story or In farmhouse design, texture is your secret weapon. Whether you're mixing raw wood beams with smooth plaster walls or linen drapes with a sleek leather chair, texture adds that tactile warmth and timeless depth to your space. These combinations keep the style from feeling too polished or too primitive. For vintage flair, incorporate materials like weathered wood, wrought iron, burlap, and cotton. These organic, imperfect finishes create a sense of history and comfort. Then introduce smooth, modern surfaces like glass, chrome, or marble sparingly to freshen up the look and avoid feeling overly rustic. Don't forget to layer your textures. This means placing a chunky knit throw on a leather bench or layering a sisal rug under a patterned area rug. These small touches create visual rhythm and cozy contrast. Texture speaks louder than color sometimes, and in farmhouse design, it's the unspoken charm. Decorative accents are where your personality truly shines. Mixing vintage and modern doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just start with a few key items. Think old ceramic vases, vintage books, or antique picture frames layered next to a minimalist mirror or a modern ceramic tray. It's about curated contrast. Architectural salvage like old corbels, vintage shutters, or distressed window frames can add authenticity and rustic charm when hung on a clean wall or styled above a sleek console. These pieces carry history and instantly warm up more modern surroundings. They don't just decorate, they tell stories. Keep balance in mind. For every vintage find, introduce a modern element that grounds it visually. A vintage clock on a floating shelf or an antique basket beneath a polished console strikes the perfect note. Choose fewer, more meaningful pieces to avoid clutter, and let each accent stand out. Walls aren't just blank canvases, they're opportunities to create depth and texture. In farmhouse interiors, treatments like shiplap or beadboard add architectural charm, even the most modern of spaces. Whether painted in soft neutrals or left natural, these elements bring an instant sense of heritage to a room. Consider mixing modern painted drywall with one feature wall of board and batten or even exposed brick. This gives you the clean look of a contemporary space with rustic charm peeking through. Wall treatments offer structure to open concept layouts and provide the perfect backdrop for your vintage modern accents. For a subtler look, plaster or lime wash finishes create an old-world softness that pairs beautifully with sleek lighting and streamlined furniture. These options blend seamlessly into any room while keeping your aesthetic grounded and timeless. It's texture, history, and simplicity right on your walls. Lighting plays a powerful role in tying together old-world charm with new-age simplicity. Classic farmhouse fixtures like wrought iron chandeliers, lantern-style pendants, or mason jar sconces instantly infuse warmth and authenticity. These pieces feel nostalgic but serve a modern function in today's spaces. Balance rustic lights with contemporary forms. Picture a vintage Edison bulb paired with a sleek black frame or a traditional lantern hanging over a marble island. The secret is in contrast, pairing distressed finishes with clean lines to create an atmosphere that feels both lived in and fresh. Natural light should also be emphasized with strategic window treatments. Sheer curtains or Roman shades allow daylight to flood in and soften the space. Lighting, both artificial and natural, becomes not just a utility, but part of your farmhouse design aesthetic. Flooring forms the literal foundation of your home style, especially in farmhouse design. Traditional options like wide plank hardwood and warm, distressed finishes bring character and continuity from room to room. These surfaces age beautifully and offer a timeless appeal that supports both vintage and modern elements. If hardwood isn't feasible, consider luxury vinyl plank, LVP, or engineered with that mimics natural grain with better durability. These modern alternatives maintain the farmhouse aesthetic while being budget-friendly and easier to maintain. Pairing rustic-looking floors with clean modern furniture gives that perfect balance we're aiming for. In wet areas like bathrooms or mudrooms, try pattern tile with a classic motif, like checkerboard or encaustic designs. These add a pop of personality while still honoring the vintage modern vibe. Floors can subtly reinforce your home's identity while offering comfort and longevity. Window treatments do more than filter light. They add softness, texture, and warmth to any farmhouse room. Vintage-style curtains in cotton, linen, or muslin create a sense of calm while adding a handcrafted touch. Look for soft patterns like ticking stripes, florals, or lace that nod to the past while keeping things airy. Modern farmhouse designs lean toward minimal treatments. Think Roman shades, bamboo blinds, or sheer panels. These provide function while maintaining clean lines and uncluttered aesthetics. The key is choosing materials and colors that harmonize with both your vintage and contemporary elements. Combining layers is a smart way to achieve depth. A sheer curtain under a heavier drape offers flexibility and visual interest. It's not just about privacy, it's about expressing style in subtle ways. Window treatments can quietly become the finishing touch that ties the whole room together. In a farmhouse-style home, the kitchen is both a workspace and a gathering hub. Vintage modern design in this space thrives on balance. Open shelving made of reclaimed wood, paired with sleek modern appliances, creates a lived-in yet current feel. Don't be afraid to combine weathered finishes with polished metal for contrast. A deep farmhouse sink instantly sets a vintage tone, while quartz or butcher block countertops bridge old and new. Add in modern pendant lights and retro-inspired hardware to carry your theme through. The overall effect should be cozy, functional, and personal, a place where meals and memories are made. To pull the look together, incorporate open concept layouts with clear sight lines and lots of natural light. Glass front cabinets or freestanding hutches add vintage flair while maintaining visual openness. The kitchen is a canvas. Blend nostalgia with innovation for a result that feels both fresh and familiar. Outdoor spaces are the perfect canvas for extending your farmhouse aesthetic. Think front porches with rocking chairs, vintage planters, and lantern-style lights. These elements not only enhance curb appeal, but offer a warm, nostalgic welcome. Even small patios or balconies can carry the charm with the right design mix. Repurpose old items like wooden crates or enamel basins into plant containers. Pair them with cozy textiles. Throw blankets, weather-resistant pillows, and even an old quilt used creatively. These comforting textures nod to the past while functioning in today's outdoor living culture. It's both pretty and practical. For modern convenience, add elements like weatherproof furniture, solar-powered lights, or smart irrigation systems hidden within your vintage-style decor. The goal is ease without sacrificing the soul of farmhouse warmth. Nature and nostalgia blend seamlessly outside, rounding out your timeless home style. As we've seen throughout this guide, the beauty of vintage modern farmhouse design lies in its flexibility and soul. Whether it's reclaimed wood meeting sleek countertops or antique mirrors beside clean-lined furniture, the harmony of contrasts creates something truly special. Let your home reflect your story. Remember, there's no single way to get it right. The best farmhouse spaces are ones that feel lived in, loved, and personalized. Use these ideas as inspiration and make them your own, repurposing old favorites, embracing modern conveniences, and layering textures that bring comfort. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite design tip. We'd love to hear how you're mixing vintage and modern in your own home. Thanks for watching Dreamy Decor, where timeless beauty meets everyday living.